This stage. Alright. This is gonna be a rough start. This stage is going to be a rough start. Yeah.
Don't make me happy.
Darn.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Uh-oh. These unruly imps. Try that again. It doesn't? Okay. Let's see. I would wager that you were more correct on that. I must be remembering differently then. No Doom music? I have it off because I like to hear the sounds a little easier, and I don't know, just kind of. Maybe because I've heard it so many times in the past as well. I'm not sure. But I know it, definitely the hearing part is a big part of it, because these enemies, they're much more vocal than in vanilla. And it really is like very helpful to be like, all right, something's nearby, and especially... Now, it's very good music. It is. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. The starting of this second level is really rough. Well, it's not really rough. It's just got to do it just right, and things can really go wrong. And I don't really have a better way to do it, but it seems to work if you're just kind of lucky and things fall in the right place. And I'm glad it's like pretty much at the start. Excuse me. There you go. Okay, messed this up a little bit. Good. See, like right now, it's very subtle, but I heard him from his footsteps. And if the music was going, I don't think I would have heard him, because it was just very quiet. But it really helps, especially in this. I need to really hear everything going on around me. Everything. Okay. Good. very precise here. Very, very, ooh, nice, grenade too. Very specific with my movements there to dodge aggroing another enemy. And that was funny, because it actually worked out. Okay. Good. That was much better. And 90 seconds left. Wow, okay. Cool. I think there's some rockets there. It's kind of risky. Do I want to do that? Is it rockets or is it? I guess I'll pass on that. Okay.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Oops. Careful here. And my timer is a little low. I need to hurry. It's a little concerning.
25. 20. 15.
Ooh, stop it! Ugh.
25.
15. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mercy.
Okay. Why didn't that go up? Okay, that's... I don't understand that, but whatever. Get out of the way! Oh, this is... Oh, this is not good. Oh man. I'm thinking if I want to grab a little secret right here, it's kind of dangerous. I'm gonna hold off on that. Also, I have to answer my allergies in a second. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Just what's going on here. All this stuff unfolding the way it is, but we're gonna keep going. See how this plays out. I don't actually have the soul cube, which is kind of a problem. Maybe. We'll just see about this. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna... Oh man, this is gonna kind of take away a little bit. Maybe... Oh, forget it. Alright. Good. Because I didn't have the soul cube, I actually missed out on some potential ammunition and a piece of armor and definitely some other ammunition. Get some sleep. Enjoy your night, Andy, and everyone else. Well, thank you, Maria. You enjoy as well, and have a good sleep. Happy dreams to you. I'll see you later. Take care, Maria. Some careful
5, 4,
maneuvers I'm gonna have to
2,
take.
1. No mercy.
Jeez, this is not good.
45,
This is not good.
20, 15.
The pace is good. The health and armor is good. But the ammunition is terrible. This is not good for that. Oh, man. Not good at all. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see. Maybe I can make something of this still. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No mercy.
Oh boy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So cute. Intense? It is intense. There's a lot of choices. That I have to make. And I'm cold. Oh man. My ammo is horrible. Oh boy. Alright. This is not good. This is awful. Okay. I'm just gonna do my best.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No mercy.
One second! 1 second! One second. I did it. That's it. 1 second left. Wow, that's it. That's all 3 episodes of the original Doom there. Now the 4th episode, the one they added later, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to try to do that one because I never really liked it all that much in Vanilla Doom, and I never played it a whole lot either because, well, by the time they released it, I was already into Doom 2, I think, because didn't they release... No, I guess they released it later, but I never got it as a kid. I didn't even actually know about the 4th episode existing until years later. But I don't know. I might try it, but either way, that's it. That's in terms of like original Vanilla Doom. We got all 3 episodes done. Oh my gosh. We're gonna let the ending play. Tinker Toy, if you're there, if you're listening, don't watch this part. I'm not kidding. This is. I don't think you're going to want to see this part. I'm still chuckling at your rant about Lady Gaga. Oh. Yeah, it was a silly mistake. I actually got to hear that on Mumble. Hear what? 4th episode was after Doom 2. Was it after? Okay. See, this needs... Oh, it does need music. Yeah, the music does actually fit this particular spot here. Yeah, it's very grim sounding. Hear that rant? Yeah, definitely. I should have turned on the music. I didn't even think to. But that's it. Yeah. I wonder what they even...
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm shaking so much from adrenaline and just being cold. I can't believe okay, yeah, I guess I'll mention a couple things about that episode and whatnot. Good thing I have my brightness so low I can't even distinguish anything. I'm just listening. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm sorry your head hurts, but it just was a scene that you didn't want to see anyway. The rant about Lady Gaga was impressive. You seemed drunk when I was ranting about it, or drunk that I made that mistake. I don't know. It was very silly. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention the playthrough there. Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. Drunk when you're ranting? Oh, yeah. Sometimes I come off that way. I'm good like that. But I haven't had anything to drink, unfortunately. I got no booze. I got nothing. I don't drink that often anyway, though. Maybe like, if you average it out, once or twice a year, if that. Hey, Chizang, welcome back. Gaga Chat 2018? Maybe. Could happen. So yeah, about that episode, I commented that I thought it was going to be quicker. Did anybody happen to catch my my playtime on the final stage there? Because it doesn't give you an overall final playtime, and I'm kind of curious how long it took. Game time, anyway. But I thought that episode would go quicker in terms of playing, which was nice, because I thought, well, if I make mistakes and I have to start over, then it's not too bad. And the worst of it really was the first stage and the second stage, because you're so weak at that point. You start off really weak, and it's just without the firepower behind it. It's really, it's tougher. I'm not even sure when it comes to the Barons how I'm going to deal with that if I try to attempt this episode, because they're like almost unkillable. Like, they are so resistant to damage of like powder-based weapons, except for maybe the minigun, that I've even kind of like, it's crossed my mind. I don't have any proof of this. It's just crossed my mind because of how powerful they are and how they just kind of don't die from powder-based weapons, that maybe their health is actually slowly regenerating at all times. And if you don't actually just have a high enough DPS, then you won't kill them. I think Tinker Toy, she said she's just listening. So Tinker Devil says that he hopes you feel better. But I think if you don't actually have basically a streamlined DPS going, that you might not even be able to kill them. But again, I don't know this for sure. All I know is that I have pumped tons of ammunition into them at times, and they just won't die. They will not die. And it's not good, because you're using all your ammo on one enemy, and the payoff is only 15 seconds when it easily takes like a minute or something to bring them down if you can. But that's with powder-based weapons. If you have a plasma rifle, then you can down them in less than 15 seconds. If you have a BFG, it one-shots them. Rockets, grenades, though, don't seem to really affect them all that much. And this, I've run around a lot of them in the earlier episodes, and I don't see any reason why I wouldn't stop doing that. And I just kind of, that's not the style of play I want, so I might implement the changes at this point, or I might just go straight to Doom 2. You killed this mastermind pretty fast and got 2 minutes. Well, actually, I don't mean to, like, because I'm going to be contradicting that statement there. I don't mean to be like, you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I appreciate that, if anything. I take that as a compliment. But actually, that mastermind kill was incredibly slow compared to what I was expecting it to be. I say that because you start off with 30 seconds, as you've seen, to live. And I have killed it in less than 10. In one shot, but I don't know what dictates that. And I was freaking out a bit there, and I missed my first shot, which decreased the damage. And then I had to ham it with the plasma, so I actually got really lucky. But normally, if let's say you're doing well, either based luck or based off of knowing how to use the BFG properly to take advantage of it, he should have actually been dead much sooner, but I still really appreciate it. But the episode in general, that went much smoother than I expected. I thought it might be a little easier than episode 2 from kind of the practice and what I was looking at, but I tell you, that was like incredibly smooth. I'm actually surprised I got it in my third attempt, and the first 2 attempts were in stage 1. Maybe it was my fourth, but all of it was in stage 1 and 2. I think it was like 2 restarts on stage 1, a restart on stage 2, back to 1, and then I think we got it. Like, that was a very solid run. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. I wanted to get through it, and we did. And I had to do some improvising as well, because some things didn't pan out the way that I was expecting them to. So I actually had to kind of, yeah, just especially that BFG at the ammo at the end. That was really something. I'm just. I'm having fun with this, like playing this version of Doom and everything, but I'm really glad that it's my challenge of beating all 3 episodes of Vanilla Doom is over, because once I did episode 1, part of me was like, man, well, episode 2, there you go, that's what follows. And I thought, well, will I actually do it? And then once I started working on it, I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is kind of happening, kind of. And then when I started really attempting it, I thought, okay. And then after episode 2, I was like, well, I've come this far now. Now I really feel like I got to at least wrap it up. So I'm really happy about that. And I don't know, I don't feel like I'm obligated to play episode 4. So I really don't know if I'm going to try it. I really, like I said, I'm just not sure. I might look into it a little, but I kind of feel more inclined to mess around with Doom 2 if I was going to attempt more of this, I guess. But I'm not sure yet. I don't know. We'll see where it goes from here. But either way, I'm so happy. Like, this was quite a challenge. This was really a fun challenge as of lately, to just play on this difficulty and having that death timer always counting me down. It's fun because it's just like I never actually, like, as I'm playing, I hardly ever, I said never, but I hardly ever look at the death timer when I'm playing, because it's really nice when you hear it say 25. I'm like, okay, 25. It just having it actually announce it at 25, and then every 5 seconds after that is really nice to just assist me. And the only time I really look at the death timer is usually at the end of the level, when I want to do a weapons check to see what I need to reload and whatnot, and just take care of. Before I proceed to the next level, because that's very important. But otherwise, yeah, it's just, even though that death timer is there counting down, it's just, I don't have to sit there and feel like I have to watch it again and again. And it's, honestly, I would have thought at first glance that the position on the screen where they have it located would have been kind of obstructing in a way. And just, you know, I feel like it would have been distracting, but no, it's actually pretty okay there. Read chat here and see what you guys have to say. If I do Doom 2, by the way, though, like I said, I am going to modify the chain gunners at the very least, because in this mod, they're just, I don't appreciate what they've done with them. I really disagree with that choice. I mean, I respect it, but I don't agree with it. Circle strafe weakens the BFG. I guess Mumbles, one of the things on why I did not use the BFG like the original BFG, because of how the tracers emit from Doom Guy and all that, the reason why I didn't treat it as such is because I'm not sure if it mechanically still works the same, because of, I mean, you look at all the other weapons and you can see that they've changed a lot of mechanics there, or even added entirely new mechanics, like giving the rocket launcher a grenade launcher, or being able to stow rockets, or the shotgun having, like the regular shotgun having a double fire mode, and things like that. And so it actually did occur to me, I was like, I wonder if they've mechanically changed the BFG. And when I was messing around in some testing with it, I got results that seemed like it still has tracer effects, but they're not exactly the same as the vanilla BFG. But I could be wrong, but it just behaved awkwardly, and I really don't know. I don't know. I wish Maybe they have a bit of an information about it, but I don't know. Get rest. I'm working on 3 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. Wow. Dang, dude. Devil, that's a lot of time to be working and not sleeping, man. You need to be careful, please. Don't do that too much more, I hope. It's not healthy, man. You gotta be a healthy devil. The husband and the cat don't start snoring? Oh. I know, right? I agree with Tinker Toy's comment. Get some sleep. Oh yeah, alright, that'll definitely crash you hard. Episode 4 isn't required in my opinion. Agreed, yeah, it definitely, for kind of saying classic, Doom, I feel exactly the same, but I think it's just because, it's not like Episode 4 was part of the original 3, it came way later, and I don't know, I don't feel the attachment to Episode 4 that I do 1, 2, and 3. Was Episode 4 even made by the same people? Wait, I thought you were playing it modded technically. Is it still vanilla, or are we using the term differently here? Oh, term, I guess, is... yeah, as Devil said, it's... well, no, maybe he didn't. When I said vanilla, I just meant, like, the original release of Doom came with 3 episodes. And then it wasn't for quite some time later that they released the 4th episode. So to me, Vanilla Doom is just 1, 2, and 3, which I've done now. And then, but otherwise, yeah, the rest of the game is modded like crazy. This is definitely very heavily modded. I'm like worn out from this. That wasn't even like the most intense run, but it got intense because I got attached to it. Let me see real quick. Actually, I'm gonna try something a little different that I don't normally do on the stream, but I'd like to attempt this if I can, but I don't know how well this is gonna work. Let me see here. I'm gonna see if I can bring up the video for it, and then I want to see if there's a couple points I want to make. Because I think there's some stuff I'd like to share with you guys about it. Let's see. That there. Okay. Okay, there. Now I can bring that up. I think. There we go. Let me just capture it here. Do window capture. That's fine. There. Hang on. Now this is probably a little confusing. Hang on. There. Oh wow, this is interesting. Alright, I've got the video of the run here underneath now. Okay, let me just get chat back up. I still hate the term DLC. Is a shirt you can wear in game, expansion packs, or playable content. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely back when it was more of a little added thing. But was it Final Doom that they included? When did I don't even remember the exact time that they included Thy Flesh Consumed, Episode 4. Where is it? Okay, so we did some practice. Hang on, that's probably a little dark, actually. Let me brighten this up. Oh, wait, that brightened me up, but not that? Not a big deal. It's just... Okay. Maybe because it's window capture. There we go. Here's the attempts. Alright, so yeah, some things I want to discuss are already showing up here. Alright, so where's episode... Episode 2, is this the successful one or where I died? Okay, that's the successful one. Okay, I just want to start at the run where we actually got it, so I can tell you guys some stuff about this. I've actually wanted to do this with other games that I play, and I always kind of forget. Okay, so Right off the bat, something cool is you can't move when it's counting you down. When it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like it's just. You can't move, and you can't change weapons. You can't reload, but you can apparently use the activate button. So it's nice because it allows me to move up a little bit here. I don't know if they did that on purpose so that you could do that here, because otherwise waiting for that would be like probably 5 seconds already lost off the timer starting this level, which would be pretty rough. So then pretty much the strat here that I just use is just kind of kiting these imps around after getting rid of that one to get the cacodemons out of the doorway. I hit that switch, and now I'm just procrastinating. I'm not actually killing these imps because I feel like I have to. I do it because I'm waiting for the demons to come out of there so I can do this. And then there is shotgun ammo across the little moat back there, but the imps are too dangerous to go for it. It's just not reliable. Here's something that is really weird, though. This is what I was talking about, and I really wanted to tell you guys about. So when you go through this doorway, you see that pinky there. This shotgun is capable of shooting 2 rounds at the same time, which makes no sense to me, but it can. It's an alternate fire mode. So normally if you do normal fire, it shoots 1 shot, and then, like the classic shotgun. But if you do alternate fire, 2 shots at the same time, and it's very powerful. And normally if you do that to a pinky in the face, they instantly die. Just boom, and they're dead. But for some reason, I don't know if it was just bad luck or what, but I think there is some weird thing about the physics in this hallway. I have tried it many times, and I cannot get it to work in this hallway. Everywhere else, though, in the game, it's been fine, but this particular hallway, the time when it would be really nice to have it, it doesn't work. It's so weird. So, I don't know. I do the single shots here. Yeah, DLC is used for everything, I feel like, in terms of its terminology. What do you mean back in the... Oh. Double your 33, that's right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, expansion pack was what we had. Yep. No such thing as DLC back in the day. It wasn't even a term. It was just expansion packs. Oh! Look at that. Going out in style. Nice. Anyway, yeah, so I just kind of push my way through these single shots because, like I said, the double doesn't work. Unfortunately, I used a few extra shots there to get through them, and I was a little concerned about that. And then I'm trying to save ammo here by using the pistol. That's like, I could use the shotgun to clear this out much faster, but this is just, right now, ammunition is hurting bad. That was actually, when that imp popped out, by the way, right here, when he jumps out, that's really dangerous. I knew immediately. I was like, get out of there, because you probably don't even really, some of you might not even know, because I don't know how much I got hit, but if you play on this difficulty, if an imp melees you, if he actually touches you with a melee attack, and it's a pretty good swipe, it hurts incredibly bad. And when I say incredibly, I mean like probably he would reduce me to like 25 or something. I don't know, something terrible. We would ask each other, hey, did you see this WAD? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, just conserving ammo here by using the pistol, because you're so hurting for ammo here. And pretty much just the whole time you're hurting for ammo. Like in this level of difficulty, because they give you so little ammo on the pickups, it's just every little bullet counts. It really does. Which I like, though. I like that. You have to really pick your fights. This stage is just very dangerous because right around the corner, literally right around the corner that you see to the right, there's a shotgunner. He's not actually too bad. The problem with this level is the skulls. Those flying skulls do catastrophic amounts of damage to you. And it's weird, though. if they bite you, it seems to do, let's say, maybe 25 and 25 damage. But they can explode, and then it's almost like getting hit by a rocket. It's just flying skulls. Yeah, the lost souls. You know what I'm talking about. Come on now. Are you just giving me a hard time because I didn't say lost souls? I said flying skulls because I know we have people here that might not know what a lost soul is. But yes, devil is correct. They're technically lost souls, and he's just being a picky Patrick right now. Is what he. Wait, that was a coincidence. I'm not going to continue. Anyway, so there's lost souls in here, and they're the flying skulls. They're very, very devastating to get hit by, and so wow, the anger is coming. Wow. So what I do, it's cool. Okay, because I was like, wait a minute. I grabbed it out of the air. And I was like, wait a minute. Here I am actually. That's kind of a funny little coincidence. So Berserker packs, they give you heavily reduced damage. Very heavily reduced. So the goal of this stage for me is just get the Berserker pack right away so that I don't take damage. And then deal with the skulls next, because when they hit you when you're in Berserker mode, you take a lot less damage. So get the Berserker pack and deal with the skulls, because I don't have the ammunition right now to deal with the skulls and all the other enemies that show up. If you just sit here and you try to shoot it out, it's possible. It's very possible, but it's incredibly dangerous. It's also very slow, and you're chewing up a lot of ammo. Versus getting the Berserker pack, you're saving a ton of ammo. You're going faster. To me, it's a much more viable solution to the problem. So that is why I'm like, get the Berserker pack now. So get past this guy. 2 pinkies are in here. You only see 1 pinky, but there is a second, but he's a specter. Specters are invisible, or mostly invisible pinkies, transparent. So I'm just like, there he is. I'm just like, get past. There we go, got the Berserker pack. And then just punch everything. You do get health when you do these execution moves, instead of just if you switch modes and just punching them and they pop. So executions, it's kind of like, it's unfortunate because they take longer to do, so you're kind of wasting time in a way, but you're getting a little health in return. So it's kind of this exchange, and you have to make a decision. So like right here, I took a little longer to progress through that area, and I thought, all right, so I went into smash mode right here, because I thought, these guys right here, I don't want to actually execute them, I just want to smash them to try to make up for a little lost time, and that's what I did here. And I switched back after this, which that took even a moment there, but still, it was faster than execution. Now I thought, all right, we're going to execute again, because the skull is there, I want to be invulnerable for that, and there's just a lot of enemies, and so I want to kind of use invincibility time, because you're invincible when you're using these executions, and I want to use that invincibility. I made up some time here too. That was nice, because executions, it picks from a random pool of animations to play, and those animations are definitely not the same amount of time passing for each of them. So I got lucky, and those animations were just quick ones, and it was like, oh, okay, good. And I definitely made up some time here, which allowed me to feel confident enough to come over here and attack this one as well, and the demon right there. Which normally the timing is kind of tight on that. In fact, you see how much extra time I'm actually dawdling right there for a moment. When you see me kind of come over here, right here, and then kind of go to the right, you don't need to go to the right here. But I was like, I have so much time left that I'm actually still able to use Berserker. Like, that's very unusual for when I was practicing and stuff. So I thought, all right, I just need to wait a moment, because I could hear this skull and I wanted to deal with him next, and then I could hear zombie men too. So, dealing with them. See, I'm looking for him. I hear him. Next up, got to get the shells here, then over to the armor. There's 2 armors, and I pick them up. Andy, is your face cam over your face cam in this replay? Yes. Is it confusing? I kind of wanted to see that fast forward Andy face. I could move the camera down or something, I guess. Oh, the fast for. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, you're just being silly. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, at first I was like, wait, what is he talking about? But yeah, you're just being silly. Okay. No, it's fine, dude. I love you, man. So, I purposely don't collect the armor at first because of the Berserker pack for how much damage I'm taking. It just mathematically makes more sense to me to get the Berserker pack, take a lot of damage, losing the armor that I have, get the health back through pickups, then go and get armor that's fresh. Because if I pick up the armor right away, because I could, then I'm losing it to all those skulls and everything, and it's just not worth it. So now we're kind of getting back into a more established state. Oh yeah, I'm picking up the ammo over here, because I was in such a hurry that I actually didn't get some of the ammo over here. And that was just because I didn't want my Berserker pack to wear off too soon. So now we're going back over to get the armor. Or I think I skipped it, yeah. I didn't. I mean, I skipped ahead in the video. I mean, but I got the armor, so there it is. Now we're in really good shape. We have 148 armor and 100 health. Like, this is a great start. Dealing with these guys isn't too bad. Just gotta be careful. This, we're coming up on two very, not very, but sort of very precise shots. You're not even going to get to really see it, but I'm shooting there and there to blow up a bunch of lost souls, the flying skulls, in that room, because there's about like 15 of them or something. There is an absolute ton of them in there, and this is the best way to really deal with them, in my opinion. Just use a rocket launcher, hit the ceiling, and get them out of there, because otherwise they'll just annihilate me. So that's a good tactic that I figured out to just get rid of them. Sometimes there's like one or two left over, which there was, but otherwise you're good. By firing those rockets, though, you do aggro these shotgunners, which is actually really nice, though. I actually like that because they're just extra ammo. So I purposely pull out the pistol here because this is the only other. This is the last of the pistol as far as pretty much the rest of the run goes. There is another spot where I kind of use it, I guess, but really. Well, no, I guess it is fair enough. Okay, so this is the second to last time the pistol gets used, but it's a good time to use the pistol because it's a very comfortable situation to use it. I'm avoiding getting seen by another enemy and aggroing it, and then this is it. And I finished this stage so freaking fast. Like, man, I like, for the death timer, I like wrecked this stage. It was really pretty cool. This is pretty standard. I mean, it was... This stage is actually very fast. I'll just let it play out, I think. You know what? I have to. I'm sorry. I have to go to the restroom really fast. I want to continue this explanation here, but I just have to go pee real quick. I had a lot of water. So I'll put on some highlights real quick for you guys, and then we'll continue. Where's the highlight? There we go. Okay. Be right back. Dudes. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's no more after that. Just gotta wait for a good moment to get out of here. Oh, now they're like spawning like crazy. What the heck? Okay. I don't even know what that was. I wish I got it though. Okay. Oh crap! Oh my gosh! What is going on with this right now? Holy crap! Okay, easy does it. Oh my gosh! Woo! I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to play this anymore. What just happened? How did I not... Oh my gosh. This is... Okay. Okay, it's alright. I just need a moment. What the heck was that? Okay. I'm almost ready. Okay. That was... Andy, please. They're hacking your interwebs, are they? I don't know. Could be. Alright guys, Metroid skip. We got this. I am ready. I've been practicing for this in my mind. And I really feel like today is the day. We're gonna get it. Check this out. You can actually skip this guy. Here we go. Here we go. We got this. We got this. Let's go. Oh, what? I was so close. I was so close. Man, I'm actually gonna blame. I had a little something in my eye, and it caused me to blink at the wrong time, and I almost had it. I would have had it if I didn't blink, but I had something in my eye, and I just, it wasn't my fault. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Oh wait, I need to see chat. There we go. Okay. Oop. That's clearly the power of the bandana giving Andy strength. I agree. I agree, yes. I totally agree with that statement. 100%. The bandana made me so capable of beating Contra. I remember when I didn't have the bandana, and I was like, wow, something feels off. And then I put the bandana on because I was like, oh man, the realization. And then everything came out a-okay. And same for Contra 1 when we beat Contra the 7 times in a row. And I knew. I was like, I must focus my inner Contra, and I did, and it was great. I mean, we did it. This part here, clearing these imps, it's not difficult, but you just got to be careful. They're really sneaky about because of the angles. Right here, they can just hit you without you. Like, they can just get a shot off pretty well because of the angle. It's just tough to see them, but it's not too bad. I got the double barrel shotgun there. That's kind of unusual. Usually for me it's this shotgun. So that was actually a really nice surprise. But at the same time it did have me kind of like, all right, what are we going to do with this? You got to hurry here. By killing those enemies, you don't get a whole lot of time. You got to keep moving. I get really lucky here, by the way. The stream chat is having a weird overlap thing. Oh, you're right. I know how to fix that, I think. There you go. I think that's better. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for pointing that out. That is better, I think. Bandana gives you infinite ammo according to Metal Gear Solid. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's true. It's a good point, Mumbles. Okay, so right this thing. I got really lucky here because it doesn't... It just looks like a little hallway going down to a blue armor. You turn left here. Well, you didn't get to see it because of the way I jumped. Fixed? Okay, thank you for the confirmation. Because it looked like it, but it's small on my screen there, and I thought, well, it looks like it, but, this hallway that I'm standing in, it actually hurts you. It's a damaging hallway. It's like standing in lava or the green gunk. So you don't want to stand there, and of course, because it's on the difficulty it hurts a lot. Like, it hits you really hard. And I just got lucky. I jumped and it didn't, because it's on a global timer, and it didn't happen to tick that it should do damage to me, and I just made it through, and I was really happy about that, because usually I get hit by that. It's still, the numbers still work out where it's mathematically worth it to take the damage, if you take the damage, getting the blue armor there, but it was just nice little treat. I was like, oh, okay, hey, I didn't get hit there, so that was cool. Also, coming up here, yeah, that was kind of a pain. This guy, he bit me, and they hurt so bad. My health is just plummeting now from one bite. Like, look at that. That's so rude. So now I'm just scrounging a couple health packs. That right there is sometimes... I picked up the BFG 9000, but sometimes it's actually the Soul Cube. In fact, it usually is, and I was expecting the Soul Cube. And when I didn't get the Soul Cube, it was actually kind of concerning. I grabbed this armor real quick, just a little more armor, it's good. And then the nice thing is, even though the timer is getting really low, this room right here, it's like boom, one rocket and the timer jumps way, way back up, and now I have a moment to just kind of adjust if I need to. So nothing too special here. Just kind of dealing with the things. These barrels are all around these pinkies, so it's nice. It just softens them up. This is the other part where I use the pistol normally, but things got out of control here. Normally what I'll do is fight the pinkies right here in the room and kind of soften them up with the barrels and then finish them off, but when I pulled back here, they actually came into the room much faster than I was expecting. Plus, I didn't have the shotgun loaded up yet, so now I'm just dealing with them. They were being quite aggressive, but fortunately I didn't get hit, so didn't have too much to worry about. And I thought there was I stood there for a moment kind of silly because I thought there was another one, but I didn't see him. This part here, make just a very precise shot on the barrel and you'll clear out a nice chunk, and then you make another shot right here at that barrel to the right of the zombie men, and you'll clear out a nice chunk of the enemies. Those barrels are placed very nicely to help you. But the cacodemon, he pretty much guarantees to survive here, and I knew he was around. That's again why, like, if you listen, let's go back a moment. If you listen, this is again why I like having the music off, because you can hear like very subtle noises, and these cacodemons, they're very quiet, but if you listen, you'll hear them kind of making this whoosh noise. So let's see if we can hear it. I don't know if you heard. I'll go back again. You just. It sounds just like wind blowing or something, but that's them. And I knew he was there because I heard that noise. So it's just, having a listen at times is so beneficial to just taking care of things. And I knew he was on the right side too because of that. And I knew that zombie man was there too because I could hear him breathing as well. These platform thingies are weird. I don't know why they sometimes don't come up. Normally I grab the chain gun here, but the darn thing didn't come up out of the ground, so I don't know what that's about. But at least I got the invulnerability. If I didn't, I'll tell you right now, if that invulnerability was inaccessible and I couldn't grab it and get out of there, the run would have probably ended right here. It's that critical to get that invulnerability and use it properly right here. I mean, you can get through. Like, nothing is impossible. It's just, I would have used a ton more ammo, and it just would have been bad not to get it. Very, very bad. It would have. I feel like it would have been the end of my run if I did not get it. Now you just smash your way through here. Just get through this. I actually missed that rocket. This situation, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually watching my left and the right because this can get out of control so fast. So I'm listening and I'm looking because this just, like, this is chaos. This is absolute chaos in this area if you don't control it. So I'm just, that's why you see me looking. Like, I am very on my toes right now because I have to be. That power-up right there, that yellow thing, is confusing. I don't know what the heck exactly that thing is supposed to do. It might be glitched. I don't know. It seems like it keeps you from getting killed at 1 HP, but it doesn't always seem to reliably do that, so I don't know. I was highly debating if I wanted to go for this secret right here because there's some good stuff in this room, but there's about like 6 pinkies in there, the big pink demons, and I really was just concerned. I was like, man, my health and armor is really good. I mean, you see I paused it here. I mean, that's how, like, I was just like, it was quite the decision, but I decided against it because if there's anything I've learned about this difficulty, it's just if you're doing good, your health is all right, just leave it alone. Don't tempt it, and just continue the course that you laid out and hope for the best. And that's kind of what I decided. I thought, you know what, let's just not tempt it, and we'll just continue on our way. This hallway is a little more dangerous because I don't have the soul cube. Because okay, see, I'm prepping for it. Pretty much kind of up and to the right, there's a Baron of Hell, and it's the big goat men that are just incredibly powerful. The idea of killing it in this environment is not good. Like, just no. But fortunately, if you just run fast and loop around, you can get past. and I got lucky. I managed to pull it off. So you see me hesitating here because, again, if I had the soul cube, I could one-shot him. Just pow, dead, exploded, get some health, cool, and get some armor too. But I couldn't get the armor or the health because I don't have the cube. So it was just like, get out of there and get through this because there's a bunch of pinkies in that room. Excuse me. Doom over-explained is cool. You should do this kind of thing more often. Well, when you say it like that, you say over-explained, so it sounds like too much. But then you say you should do this more often, like, hey, this is a good thing. Personally, I like it. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I kept forgetting. And then tonight I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to actually share my thoughts on my gameplay of a game. And so I think you meant that in a not sarcastic way, I think. Anyway, that stage actually, for what went down and whatnot, went down pretty well. That was a very solid stage. A couple things could have went wrong there, but not really. It went pretty smooth. So I at this point in the run, I was feeling like my hands started shaking more because I was like, whoa, this is like I'm actually progressing here very well, and this is like a real attempt right here, and I'm like, man, this is cool, and I mean, anything can still happen, but it was just like, okay, this is actually really coming along well. I actually agree. I want Doom Guy John Madden. I don't understand what you mean by that, Mumbles. I don't get it. You're gonna have to explain. You guys are confusing me right now. So this level is it's kind of a mess in terms of the layout and stuff. But once you have a path, it's not bad. It's just figuring it out initially was like, what the heck is with this place? Pretty much the timer is going to run down kind of lower at first, in kind of like a seemingly dangerous way. And I was thinking to myself, ooh, I bet chat might be wondering, like, ooh, is he going to be okay with the timer? But fortunately, there's a room that you go into. You'll see it here. So watch the timer. So gathering ammo. I don't normally do this, but it just felt right. In fact, this is totally improvised strats right now. So we got 12 seconds, no, 13 seconds left, but you teleport into this room, so it's like, hey, no problem, just blow them up. So there you go. So now we're up to 44 seconds, which is very acceptable, I feel like. Over-explained is a thing. Oh, it's a thing! Oh, I didn't actually know that. Okay, the way you said it, sometimes you're sarcastic and stuff. Well, a lot of times you're sarcastic, and so usually I can pick up on it. But that time I was like, wait, is he? I just didn't know. Pretty much what you're doing. Explain all your decisions on a deeper level. Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually this is not like an original idea. I happened to see it other places, and I thought, hey, I like that, and I usually like to explain about games before I play them, but I thought I never really explained after I played them, and I thought I'd really like to do that more. So if I in the future, if I beat a game or something and it seems like a good opportunity for that, and I don't, if you remind me, it's probably because I forgot. I'd be happy to do it more. I love this part and sharing it and stuff. Basically, Doom with football announcer, play-by-play, complete with drawing on screen. Oh, if I could do that. I was gonna say if I could, I would, but I totally could. I could do that. I'm not going to. I was going to actually, but I'm getting kind of tired. Wow, it's really late. I didn't realize what time it is. Jeez, no wonder. Okay. That is. Sure, Techno. Sure. You missed all the chat? I don't know what you mean. Not sure, Devil. Anyway, this is a really nice spot too because you get two really great power ups here. You get invisibility right there, then you get the Berserker pack, and now we're on to the next objective. So grabbing him for a little extra time and health just to kind of help me out because I know I have with this Berserker pack pickup, time is not too critical actually. I actually have quite a bit of time that I can kind of fool around, and so I do. And I just realized, actually, if I was to teleport back out to the main courtyard area and then use the Zerker pack, I could probably actually take advantage of getting some extra ammunition there, but that only just occurred to me at this very moment, but it's kind of not needed now, but it's interesting to know. Beating up these imps, I don't have to, but I am because I just want to farm a little extra health if possible because of these skulls. It's all because of these freaking skulls. They are just... man, they are horrible in this mod. In a good way, though. So now here, I was kind of expecting the BFG, but I got the opposite now. So now we got the Soul Cube, which, hey, that's cool. You gotta hit that button to get out. Otherwise, you get locked in with a ton of enemies. Now, here, I didn't talk at all. I don't think I said a word. And it's because I was just multitasking in my brain. Yeah, I don't say crap. It's because I'm multitasking big time. I got a bunch of things on my mind. 3 things. First thing, I need to do my ammo management, but I can't because when you go into Berserker mode in this mod, you can't leave Berserker mode. Like, you know, normally in Doom, if you pick up a Berserker pack and your fists are out, and you're like, well, I don't want to use that right now, and you pull out your gun or whatever again. You can't do that in this. When you go into Berserker mode, fists only until it wears off. So right now I'm waiting. I'm like, all right, well, I need to wait so I can do an ammo check. I'm also sitting there thinking, do I want to go and punch a couple more imps possibly to farm a little extra health? Just a little extra health, anything. And then I'm also thinking about what I need to do for the next level as well. So I'm like pretty deep thought here, which actually is pretty much the whole time. That's why I just don't talk much when I play this because I'm just always, what's next? What's next? What am I doing? How do I react to this situation? Etc., etc., etc. So now I'm doing my ammo check, making sure all is good. Especially, now here, watch this. I pull out the plasma rifle. Pay attention to when I pull it out because there's a very subtle little thing that happens here that needs to happen, in my opinion. So there's the machine gun. You pull it out, he just pulls it out, whatever, right? But watch the plasma rifle. You see that quick little loading of the ammo there? That is not something that happens every time you pull it out. Any weapon that you pick up in this mod, the first time you pick it up, and then first, like, you pick it up and then you first pull it out, it does a little animation to kind of, I guess, be cool, I guess. It's just like, hey, you know, I pulled out this weapon, so he'll check the ammo or this or that, but it's only the first time you pull it out. And I purposely pull out weapons that I don't intend to use to do that animation, because once it happens, it's done for the rest of the game, it seems. And so I knew that I had the plasma rifle, and I was like, all right, let's get it out, get that animation out of the way, so when I need to actually use it, I don't have to wait for that, because otherwise you have to wait. You can't, as far as I know, skip it, which is bad. You know, in the heat of a moment, if you need that thing out and firing, you got to wait about, what, half a second? And that, you know, when you're trying to clutch something, half a second is an eternity. So that's what I'm doing there. That's not something that happens exactly. Yep. Yeah. So the pace is good. So let's see here. And yeah, I was just commenting on my health and armor is actually really pretty darn decent here. I mean, it could obviously be better, but this is like, for me, this is very acceptable. Like, the only thing was just the BFG ammo. As soon as I pulled out the BFG and saw how little ammo I had, I was like, oh, that's scary. That's a problem. The game has random pools that it can pick from for what ammo can be. Now there's certain things like that shotgun ammo, for example, could be either double barrel shotgun or regular shotgun ammo, but I think that's it. I don't think it could be like rockets or something, because that would be kind of broken otherwise. So the BFG ammo, I believe, is also pooled in with plasma rifle ammo, and I got more plasma than BFG, which was definitely a problem. This guy here, I just kick him, but you got to be careful because the way the kick works, the jump kick, you can actually kick right over his head, and then he shoots you in the back. So I wait to get closer so that my foot actually goes into his back rather than jumping over him, like that. So, just a little something. Toss your grenades in a very, very specific way. This is not a grenade throw, this is a grenade toss. And so it just kind of right over this little lip here, and I'm getting rid of a ton of enemies. There is a massive pack of lost souls and other things here that are just horribly dangerous, so just a couple grenades to get rid of all that garbage. But got to be careful because it doesn't always get, yeah, see right there, sometimes some of them still live through it, so I'm just taking my time, making sure everything's good, grabbing this ammo, grabbing the health. As soon as I grab that green, that sphere right there, game on. You cannot stop for anything because the timing is pretty critical. I mean, it's not like down to the very like fraction of a second, but it's down to the seconds. You have to go after this. So as soon as I pick it up, I'm like, it's go time. There's no more collecting of stuff. It's just get to where I have to go. Especially because there's a strange mechanic. I don't know why it exists this way, but it's really, frankly, obnoxious, and I don't like it, but it is what it is. When you have invulnerability, you know when you play a pinball game and the pinball hits, they're called bumpers, and it bumps off, and anytime the pinball hits stuff, bump, 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 bump. You're like that. You're like the pinball, bumping around. So when you get hit by imp fireballs, rockets, and other things, it just sends you careening out of control. So you're going to see me trying to go into this entrance of the wall right here. I don't mess up my controls getting in there because you're going to see what it looks like I mess up the controls. I'm getting bumped around like that pinball. Watch. So I'm trying to go in, but dunk, 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 and they're bouncing me around, and that happens all the time, and it's quite obnoxious. But you just deal with it. Nice little clip through this window here. You crouch and you just right through the window. Normally you can't do that. You got to work your way all the way back around. But I was like, I wonder if I could crouch through that, and I tried it and it worked. And I was like, yes, we got a strat. You loop through here. Now I'm in lava. All this is lava, lava, lava. You see my vulnerability is starting to wear off now, so that's why I'm saying it's down to the second. You can't mess around. You got to hurry. Bit of a mistake here. I only have one rocket in the chamber, but at the very least I have the rocket launcher out and equipped, which is extremely important for the next stage. Because look at this. This is such a rude way to start you. And how the heck does Doom Guy even get here? Because you think, alright, well, maybe the door is behind him. And there is a door behind him, but there's two cacodemons right there chilling. And it's like, well, wait, wouldn't he have killed them? Or how did they... I don't know. I disagree with the design decision to have these guys... Just, no. So, this is a problem, though. And it's even more of a problem than it initially looks like. It looks like, okay, well, you got two shotgunners there. As soon as they fire... as soon as you fire, you're going to aggro two more that are hidden behind them. Then another problem, if you kind of look at the screen, up and to the right, to the left of the camera, there's a black spot. It's actually a body hanging in the air. If I shoot my rocket a little off where I'm intending it to go, it'll hit that thing instead and blow me up. So I have to have a very precise shot to hit the wall behind those guys so that the splash damage kills them. You might think, hey, why don't you just shoot the rocket and hit the guy directly? Well, that's a problem because they dodge rockets. They literally will dive roll out of the way of rockets sometimes. So instead, you want to kill them with splash damage. So I back up and use splash damage. They still hit me, though. You can do it without getting hit, but it's kind of tricky. My hands were freaking shaking like crazy at this point, by the way. I got to point out, I think when I shoot, watch. Let's see here. That double shot right there was an accident. That shot was an accident. I was freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm on the final stage here, as far as I'm concerned, that is like a long play kind of thing. And I was cold and my hands were shaking and adrenaline was flowing and I was trying to stay with it, but dang, dude. The exit of the last level was a teleport. That's true. That's true. Good point. Where's the receiving pad? But yeah, good point. So, I mentioned it, but yeah, you can shoot the bodies there and get health. I still don't like the fact that you start with enemies right there, though, in your face. I'm not much for that. That rocket is to get rid of the cacodemons. Fun little timing. That was a nice little bonus getting that Berserker rune there. That's just a drop that can happen, and I thought, hey, alright, you know, save me some ammo and get me some health back from executing these guys. So I was all about it. I was like, alright, I'm going to take advantage of that. Plus, they can carry your health over 100, which is nice. When you see me jump kicking, it's not just for fun. It's also because it is definitely faster movement. So the Berserker packs last way longer than those little strength runes from the cacodemons. So it was just like a quick little burst. It's nice though. I'm trying so hard at this point to keep my cool and just do it. That was a really sweet grenade, by the way. 4 cacodemons and 1 grenade. Like that was awesome. Alright, here I'm making a decision if I want to go for those armor shards in order to open up what this little area right here and deal with all the enemies in there. There's a whole bunch of lost souls and pinkies in there, and it's just like, if it gets out of control, it's really bad. What do you... Close to it, yeah, cacodemons. It's like C-O... Oh, C-A-C-O. Thank you. Cacodemon, yeah. But yeah, it's those big puffy ball things. So this area though, yeah, I was really deciding if I wanted to go for it because I was thinking, you know, do I want to do it? But there's an armor in there and some other stuff. There's a lot of good stuff, and I decided to go for it because I had a lot of grenades, and I just thought, you know what, I think I can handle this. I felt pretty confident about it, but it is risky. That was a nice clear of it. I'm really happy with how it went. Just not enough soul shards, though, somehow. Even with all that extra killing, I don't know how I didn't get it. Now this, another decision. I was like, well, I don't have the soul cube charged up, and I can't deal with this over here. And I thought, well, my routing, I didn't actually route to go in and get this extra BF, like, yeah, see, I'm thinking here, what do I want to do? There's BFG ammo in the door behind me. And I'm deciding if I want to go for it because it's guarded by a Baron. Yeah, that's logical, Tinker Toy. Yeah. So you hit this switch here, and then the Baron is there. Again, just jump kicking because it's faster, and I just want to get in and out quickly. I got unfortunate luck. Out of the cells available here, there's 1 plasma and 1 BFG. They could have been both BFG. At least I got 1 though. But you just kind of loop around him, and I don't know, that strat that I did right there actually is pretty darn reliable. I whiffed on opening that door for a moment. Again, adrenaline is just flowing. Now, I really, really wanted to have the soul cube here. I really wanted it to be ready because this drop right here that I'm coming up on, there's a cock demon down below there, and it's just one of them, and they're normally, like, in the right situation, they're actually not that difficult to deal with. But because of dropping down into this hallway that files you right into his face, it's a problem, and they hurt you badly. On top of that, if you get hit by that weird projectile that reverses your controls, that's also a problem. It's a very, like, bad situation right here, and the soul cube just annihilates it instantly. It's like, oh, dead. Like, it's just, you click the button and it's just dead. So it's not a problem, but I didn't have it here. So I'm like, alright, well, rocket launcher time. And you got to be careful because you're in walled area there. You hit the side of the wall with the rocket launcher, which I have in practice. You're instantly dead, by the way. With this health and armor, if I take a rocket like right next to me, instantly dead, guaranteed, just dead. You are flat dead. So I have to precisely shoot at this stupid demon. On top of that, they dodge rockets. But it's the best thing that I can do to reach him and cause him to move or just get out of my way or die. Because everything else is too slow at this point, and I can't use the BFG because I need to save that ammo. I have no other way to reach this thing fast because you need to because you're boxed in. So it's actually, I feel like this drop here from a spectator standpoint might seem like it's not much, but it's actually a very critical point of the level, and I'm legitimately concerned about it as I approach it because I'm like, do not screw this up. This is very critical here. It makes my soul happy, and since my body feels like it's trying to eject my right eyeball, my soul is good. Okay, okay. Who laughs at poop jokes? This is okay, Tinker Toy. This is okay. Yes. So I shoot that rocket there. He dodges, as you see there. He dodges it, but he does take some splash damage, which is nice. And on top of that, I'm almost out of this section. And then I get him. So that was actually, fortunately, not too bad. I took a little damage from the actual lava itself. He didn't hit me. It's just you land in lava, and look at that. It hits me right away. So it's just, you're landing on a damaging floor, and you're dealing with him. It's just, it's really, it's a problematic situation. Hey, Deathbringer. Poop jokes are good. They can be quite silly. The rest of this is actually not bad. I mean, it's just 2 zombie men, so we just deal with them, get through it. Not a problem, really. But you do want to hurry here. So I grab those pickups in a specific way, so that I grab the environmental suit last, so that I have the maximum amount of it as I proceed to the next area. So now it's just, this is all about hurrying up. A little bit of a wrong turn there. I was just, oopsie. Getting through this is kind of tricky. It's not horrible, but you just kind of got to do a crouch jump. But I'm just, right now, I mean, the death timer, we're in good shape for our death timer, but the environmental suit, I definitely am trying. Man, I really, the ammo too, the ammo drop was just terrible. Like right here. It's a plasma rifle and some ammo, but that ammo can be BFG, but it was plasma. It's all plasma ammo, so it was just like, oh my gosh. I was getting so little BFG ammo. It was really, I honestly thought I was going to lose this run due to lack of BFG ammo, and it was just kind of disappointing because that's just luck. I literally, everything is going so awesome right now with the health and everything else. To lose this run to luck would have just been like a major bummer. So now we open this to raise a platform, which you can jump across this, but it's kind of sketchy. I do go over here to get this BFG ammo though, which I'm really glad I did, because I think it literally broke me even with this one to have enough, yeah, for 2 shots. 2 freaking shots. This is such a bad situation. So I did a quick ammo check. I had plenty of plasma. Please say it does actually. Yes. No. I'm not lying. You absolutely nailed it. Yeah, it really does. She got it. It totally does. So I did a quick ammo check, and if you missed it here, let's go back. So we have 80 ammo for the BFG, which equates to 2 shots. And then the plasma rifle, you see it, by the way, I pulled it out and it's instant now. It doesn't do that one warm-up thing, so that's why I did it. But I do have a good amount of plasma ammo, which is nice, but at the same time, the BFG is a fast kill, whereas the plasma rifle, when you're talking about killing a spider mastermind, the final boss, in less than 30 seconds, this is too dang slow. pretty much. I mean, you just don't want to be going that slow. You really don't. But there's nothing I can do. I mean, there's no more ammo available that I know of. So I just went for it. I was just like, well, just do it. Just freaking do it. Grab the armor, grab the plasma ammo, and just go. My hands were shaking so much. Five seconds, 4 seconds. 1 second. How long was that last 1 second, too? That was a... Wow! Wow! It was a long 1 second, too. It wasn't even just like, 2-1 and then I got it. It was a long 1 second. Look at my face. Hang on, I gotta show my face. This is funny. Let me how do I show this? Here we go. Look. There you go, devil. That's how surprised I am. I'm like, what the crap? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's so good. But yeah, watch. I'm going to put it back so you can see how long that final 1 second is before it dies. Look at this. 2, 1. Actually, it looked longer before. But still, I just... can't believe that. Can't believe that. That was... what a way to finish it up, getting it on the last second there. That was... In case anybody is not aware of the problem here, just in case anybody missed it, if that 1 second on the death timer went down to 0, it would have just killed me. It just would have one-shot me and my whole run would have been over. No deathless run. So, yeah. I'm really happy with this playthrough. I'm so happy that we got all 3 episodes. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and like I said, I think if I want to continue playing this difficulty and doing this challenge, I think Doom 2 might be next. But that's a big maybe. If it's not, then maybe I'll do TNT. But that's also going to be insane. There are some definite problems, though. No. No. No, thank you. Some of the problems could be... in Doom 2, they made... I did, Techno. Yeah, that's why I say I was freaking... My hands were shaking so much, and that shot was actually intended to hit him in the upper right corner. Oh, oops. There we go. Here, let me see if I can show you guys. There. Okay. I actually was aiming up and to the right of him because I don't know if he has a hitbox entirely, but I just know when I was practicing killing him with the BFG, it seemed like every time I kind of shot up and to the right of his texture in the upper right corner there, I had a higher probability of one-shotting him. But maybe it was just luck. I don't know. But it was definitely a miss. It definitely was a miss. It was just intending to hit him in the upper right. Good question. I don't know. I can actually show you guys. I think. Let me see here. Let me see. There we go. Hopefully, if the audio is having problems, it'll fix itself. Here, I'll show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. My frames are fine. Nothing dropped. Nobody else seems to be saying anything about it. Not yet, anyway. Apparently I don't have a save for on Hell Time on the last one. But I have an auto save, so that works. Okay. We'll just use this, but I'll make a new save too. End. Sure.
5, 4, 3.
Is everything else? Did I put everything back the way it should be? Okay, yeah. Let me see if I can just show you guys what happens if I can 1 or 2 shot him.
2, 1.
This might take a couple.
Mercy.
This might take a couple tries actually. 175. Let's see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No mercy.
Let me try a couple times, because, see, there you go. Watch where I shoot. I'm going to keep shooting in pretty much the same spot. I gotta not miss, though. That's kind of a thing. I think I'm gonna shoot a little lower, because I don't have to be like at the edge of it. I don't think. Maybe it was just luck. I don't know. Well, he's just not going down now. Try a little lower even. He didn't die. Well, there's 2 for you. But it can be done in 1 as well. Hey, stop that. I don't know. It could just be the standard BFG setup like I mentioned before, but I don't know. I don't know if they changed the mechanics of it. Kind of, a little bit. Anyway, overall, I'm really happy with how that went, guys. I'm gonna be done for the night here. Wow, I can't believe I've been streaming for 4 hours. It just went by so fast, and all that talking and then playing, and yeah. I'm really glad that we did this, guys. I had a lot of fun with this, and I guess I don't know, it feels really good. I got the trilogy of Doom done there. On this difficulty, it's crazy. Like, I feel like this could be like a first. I really do. And I don't know, it just feels good. And I look forward to maybe if anybody watches this on YouTube later and is like, man, I want to try that. I guess, yeah, I'll end it with that. It's just if anybody ever watches this on YouTube or Twitch and feels inspired to do it as well, if you make a pretty fast playthrough, please send me a link. I'd like to see it. One of the reasons why I speedrun, I was doing the speedruns of Brutal Doom on Black Metal, was because I never saw a speedrun on Black Metal, and I just wanted to see it. I wanted to see this mod being played fast and well, and I thought, well, I looked around the internet, I couldn't find it. I thought, well, I'm going to do it then, and I stepped up and I did it. And I didn't see anything about anybody doing this difficulty, and I thought, well, I'm gonna do that. And it's just fun for me because every now and again I'll go back and I'll watch my speedrun of TNT and stuff like that, just because I enjoy it. And I'm sure I'll probably go back and watch this now and again too, just to be like, all right, you know, there it is, and it's fun for me. Doom BFG is weird, yeah. It has very strange mechanics, and then if they changed it in this mod, then it's who knows. That's true. Yeah, there was a lot of talking there, but it was fun. You know me, I love it, so it was a good time. It's probably the most random to get the hit scan shots to all line up on the mastermind. It could be, yeah. Yo, Strength, why are you awake? You should be sleeping, dude. Well, welcome back, man. Good to see you, dude. I hope you're doing great. I'm actually wrapping it up here, man. I'm tired and I'm up pretty darn late, but it was just, this was fun, and I really enjoyed showing you guys. No, oh, nice. Well, then enjoy your day off. Indeed, dude. That sounds great. Excuse me. I'm gonna get myself something to eat. I'm hungry. I got some food I'm gonna go get. Much love to you as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. Fair enough, Tinker Toy. Anything else I want to say? I don't think so. On the note of Doom, anyway. I don't think. I'm just, oh man, I'm really happy about this. This was a really fun thing to do. I know I keep saying it, but it really was. Like, this challenge was really a good one for me. It felt good to do that, and it's just fun little trilogy to wrap up. Can't wait to see what's next. But at the same time, I might play some more Alien Soldier next. That game, I have not forgotten about that game, for sure. So we'll see. Oh, and, by the way, Techno, thank you very much for the good job. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And thank you for the love, Strength. Thank you. That means a lot to me too. On the note of Alien Soldier, I did watch part of the speed run. I wanted to point that out because well, I just wanted to point it out. I watched the speed run up until the part where you jump through the barrels or whatever that are falling and hurt you, because I figured, well, I beat all those bosses multiple times. I've been there. I thought, yeah, I want to see what they do on these earlier bosses now, out of curiosity. And it was interesting to see how they handled those earlier bosses by using that mechanic that you described about dashing across the screen, and then like you sit there for, it's probably like half a second, but it really matters. And so that was cool. And then I did see the crab boss, which was, the hitboxes, where are they? I don't understand that, but it works apparently. But yeah, I didn't actually watch the fight past where the things fall down, even though I did that fight. I think I only did it once, and I thought, well, any fights that I did multiple times, I was willing to watch that, but where I only had done the one fight, I thought, no, I want to hold off on watching how they do that, because, well, I just don't want to spoil anything. So yeah, it was actually, I thought there was going to be more mechanics that I was unaware of, but actually no, it was kind of what I was expecting for the most part. So it was cool. Yeah, it is pretty silly. The barrels. I believe what is happening with the barrels is that you stand on a fairly precise position on the screen, and you somehow are just positioned between their hitboxes, and you can just jump right up between all their hitboxes. And the reason why I believe that is what is going on is because when I was looking for the speedrun of Alien Soldier, yeah, Crab actually does sound pretty good. This guy, the guy on Speed Demos Archive, he made comments on his video, and he says that he says something about, like, when I got to stage blah 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 and tried to go through the falling thingies or whatever, he said something like, I stood a little off position and got hit. And I thought, well, if you say it that you stood off position, then that must mean that there's a key position. When I watched the speedrun from speedrun.com, you'll notice that the player seems to take just an extra fraction of a second to move. What's his name? What's the bird guy's name? I know it. I'm tired, and I'm not good at recalling. Well, whatever the bird guy's name is, he takes just a fraction of a second to adjust him, and I noticed that because he ran over to the right, but then he adjusted himself. It is probably. He wasn't even here, but he's here in spirit. We love you, Steak. If you see this later, Steak, we love you, buddy. But it is your fault. You just have the most delicious name. He does. He does. What is the name of the bird, dude? I'll think of it later. Freezer box thing. Anyway, guys, I am gonna go though. I'm hungry. I'm tired, and I'm gonna chill. But this was fun. This was really fun, and I just really enjoyed your company for it. And also, I really enjoyed our big freaking long talk at the beginning of the stream. That was very silly, and I was yelled at to make highlights there, so I'll try to highlight those times. But anyway, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Enjoy. And I will see you all next time. Much love to you, my friends. Epsilon! His name is Epsilon. That's it. Alright, anyway, I'm out. Bye, everybody.